Ball's up, and Blue Devils come away with the draw as they get a ball over the restraining line. Lose it. Mac Whitwer gets the ball. Over to Angelina Trulio. Trulio over to Miana Calabrese, who tries to one-time it, loses possession. Mac Whitwer gets in there and knocks the ball away shortly as Ford picks up the ball. She's bringing the ball down the line. Throws the ball over to Green. Green over to Boosin. 13 to Cashin gets the ball over the restraining line. Gets the ball back to Green as Northampton sets up their offense. Good check by Addie Jordan to steal the ball away. Gets the ball back all the way over to Rapold. Gets the ball back to Holly. Jenna with the ball in the crease, looking to dish it out. Ball bounces around. Mac Whitler will pick it up. Or no, sorry. Mary DeVoy. All the way back to Holly. Holly over to Kylie Marino. Marino over to McKechnie, who loses it. Blue Devils pick the ball up. Boosin with the ball again over to Cashin. Cashin looking to get the ball over the restraining line. Who throws it over to McDonald. McDonald looking to set up the offense for the Blue Devils. Green with the ball. Dishes over. What a save by Jenna Holly. Blue Devils continue to hold on to the ball. As Green's looking to set the offense up from behind the net. Mary DeVoy comes over. What another save by Holly. Referee is calling time to move a net. Jen Holly over to Kylie Marino, who makes her way up the field. Sister Kenna sets a good screen, and Kylie Marino's into East Long Meadow's restraining. Past the restraining line, Miana Calabrese with the ball, looking to set up the East Long Meadow defense. Mac Witt with the ball, dodge, cuts in. Some type of penalty. 8 meter, I'll go, it's going to be an 8 meter. Could be shooting space or an illegal check. Mac, we're over to Miana Calabrese, who goes in. Another penalty, and Miana Calabrese looks to be taking the 8 meter. Miana Calabrese scored 2 goals the other day against Walpole, looking to continue that. Sets up to take a shot. Miana runs it in, 1 hop. Over to Angelina Trulio, she comes in, misses wide, over to Mac Whitwer. Whitwer over. Nice move by Mac Whitwer. Nice save by the keeper. Jane Pelletier gets it, and another save by the keeper. Angelina Trulio with a loose ball. Northampton comes up with it as McDonald is looking to bring the ball up. Addie Jordan knocks it loose. Sabina McKechnie in there. Sabina McKechnie picks the ball up as East Long Meadow will reset for their offense. Over to Addie Jordan, who just announced she is one of the 2 East Long Meadow players who are one of the Super Sevens in Western Mass. Addie over to Angelina Trio, fires it in. Nice pass, nice finish by Angelina Trio as East Long Meadow takes a 1-0 lead.
4, Angelina Trulio. Number 7, Addie Jordan with the assist.
Kenna Marino back on the draw. Ball's up. Mac Whitworth gets it knocked out as Kenna Marino, nice check. Kenna comes up with it. Temporarily loses it, saves it. Gets the ball knocked out of bounds, and Northampton ball. Donna with the ball in. She loses it as Mac Whitworth checks it away. Angelina Trulio makes her way up the field, gets it over the restraining line to Mac Whitworth. Mac Whitworth makes a move to Addie Jordan. Gets called for, I don't know. Booston throws it up to Green. Green loses it. The ball goes out of bounds. East Long ball. Mac Whitworth throws the ball in, runs the ball up the field. She's got plenty of room. She should blow by her. She gets the ball over the restraining line, and East Long set up their offense once again. Calabrese with the ball. All the way back to Kenna Marino. Ball gets by. Sabina McKechnie trying to check. Over to Green. Green goes by Marino. McKechnie and Marino double teaming Green. Green over to McDonald with the ball. Over to Green. East Long Meadow keeps stopping Northampton every time they're trying to get the ball into the middle. Grace Howard gets called with the call as Northampton will get an 8-meter shot. Just wide. Mary DeVoy there to pick the ball up. Gets the ball to Jenna Holly. Holly over to Howard. Howard over to Marino. Marino's back to Holly. Over to Raypold. Over to Whitwer. Whitwer over to Marino. Marino bringing the ball up the field as she will get the ball over the restraining line. Get the ball to Addie Jordan. Jordan looks to get the ball to Trulio, who Trulio will go to the 8-meter again. Oh, Caroline. Sorry. Lukasik with the ball, not Trulio. And Caroline Lukasik gets her first goal of the season.
Number 3, Caroline Lukasik.
Marino on the draw. Addie Jordan gets the ball, comes up, brings it. She just blows by the Northampton defense, gets to the back of the net, comes around. And something the fans have been seeing all season, Addie Jordan with another goal. Addie Jordan for her first goal on tonight, her fourth goal of the season. East Long Meadow up 3-0
Spartan goal number 7.
with 3:51 to go in the first quarter. Kenna Marino on the draw again. Mac Whitwer will pick it up, blow by everybody, and set up the East Long Meadow offense. Over to Miana Calabrese. Calabrese behind the net. Ball gets through. Nice stop by Angelina Trulio, or Addie Jordan. Mac Whitwer almost with a pick. Addie Jordan with the ball. She should be taking it right to the house. Fires it just high over the net. As Boosin picks up the ball. Not Boosin. Green with the ball. Gets the ball over to Jones. Jones over to Nakasin, loses it. And Angelina Trulio gets the ball over the restraining line. 1-on-5 as she looks to pull back or not. Trulio behind the net. Over to Calabrese. Calabrese with Whitwer. Over to Marino. Over to Jordan. Jordan back to Calabrese. To Marino. Over to Jordan. You saw them all being patient, waiting for the play to develop. Gets the ball to McKechnie and some type of penalty. Once again, I have no idea what half the penalties are. So Jordan's taking a 12-meter. Gets it over to Calabrese. Calabrese gets, other one. I think it must be a stick too close to the face. So Miana Calabrese will be on the 8-meter mark. Calabrese in, drive, another good save by the Northampton keeper. Green with the ball. I think Northampton's a little weak on the other side because they tend to always come to this right-hand side every single time. No, as I say that, they get the ball to the other side of the field. And Little brings the ball over the restraining line. Gets it to McDonald. McDonald to Green. Gets the ball back of the net to Brahman. Brahman setting up the Northampton defense, looking for somebody. Looks just misses Green as Jenna Holly ends up with the ball. Quickly gets it out to Caroline Lukasik. She brings the ball up. Gets the ball to Marino, and Marino's got 15 seconds left. Still time to set up a play over to Lukasik. Lukasik to Mac Whitwer. Mac Whitwer behind the back to Trulio, who behind the back underhand. That would have been a nice behind the back from Whitwer to Trulio. That would have been a nice 1-2 combo. Just goes wide. East Long Meadow up 3-0 into the first quarter. And we're back for second half action as the Spartans have a 3-0 lead over the Blue Devils. So far, it's been a pretty even matchup. Goalie for Northampton, I believe it's Dawson, is making a bunch of great saves as Jenna Holly's making a couple good saves for East Long Meadow on our end to keep Northampton goalless after 12 minutes of action. Mac Whitwer on a draw.
Just a reminder, Snack Shack is open tonight with hot coffee and hot chocolate and lots of other snacks for you. So step on down.
Here we go, Mac. Come on, bud. Go, White.
Two of the three East Long Meadow girls on the circle right now are Super 7s, along with Addie Jordan, saying earlier she was a Super 7. Kenna Marino, the UMass commit, is also another second year Western Mass Live Super 7. So congratulations to Kenna on that one. Mac throws it up, goes and gets it herself. Good ball bounces around. Marino ends up with the ball. Fires it over to Jordan. The speedster gets the ball over the restraining line. Goes around the net. Looking for somebody. Gets the ball over to Mac Whitwer. Mac Whitwer barreling her way in around the back of the net. Gets the ball to Lukasik. Lukasik off of something. Mac Whitwer ends up with the ball. Mac over to Addie Jordan, who fires the ball past the goalie for a 4-0 East Long Meadow lead. Addie Jordan's second goal of the night.
Here you go, Mac 8.
Spartan goal by number 7, Addie Jordan. Number 5, Mac Whitwer with the assist.
We're back on the draw. I think East Long Meadows won every draw, minus the first one of the night. What a great grab by Kenna Marino. Gets the ball over to Jordan. Jordan over the restraining line. Looking to set something up as a double team or possibly triple team Jordan around the net. Looking for, gets the ball to Grace Howard. Grace Howard with a shot. Nice save by the keeper. Northampton loses the ball as it goes out of bounds. Kenna Marino will run the ball in. Get the ball over to McKechnie. McKechnie over to Howard. Howard gets the ball over to Jordan. Jordan to Mac Whitwer. Mac in and out of two girls. Kicks it back over, starts over to Marino. Marino fires over to Lukasik, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Come on, White.
Ball over to Nikashin. Nikashin runs through. Gets the ball over to Green. Green over to Jones. Jones looking to run the ball over the restraining line. She's met by Addie Jordan, who knocks the ball loose. Gets called for a foul. Jones gets the ball in, over to Brahman. Brahman looking to make a move, and she's met by Grace Howard, with Grace Howard looking to push her all the way out of bounds. Good defense by Howard. Now it's Kylie Marino's chance. I believe that was Green taking the ball in as Jenna made a save, but she was fouled before the shot. Green scored 6 goals the other day against Amherst. 23 goals last year in the season as she's looking to get a goal against East Long Meadow, and it gets knocked away by Jordan, who gets called by a foul, as Green will get another chance. Green with the 8-meter as Jenna Holly stuffs her for Jenna's, I don't even know, 4th, 5th, 6th save of the game. Kenna Maria looking to blow by the whole Northampton offense. She gets it over to Lukasik. Lukasik gets the ball over. Looks to Angelina. As Lukasik gets shooting space. Lukasik will get an 8-meter. Kasich takes a shot, misses just wide. As Northampton gets the ball, runs it in. East Long Meadow looking to stop them on the ride. It's Ford's bringing the ball up the field. Gets the ball to Green. Green loses the ball by, looks like Sabina McKechnie knocked the ball out of bounds. Good play by Sabina McKechnie. McKechnie gets the ball in, throws it over to Holly. Holly over to McKechnie. McKechnie bringing the ball up the field. Throws it over to Marino, who has room to operate, and she gets the ball easily over the restraining line. Over to Mac Whitwer, who's looking for a move. Dodge, weave around the back of the net. Over to Miana Calabrese. Calabrese looking for somebody. Over to Kasich. Kasich back to Marino. Over to Jordan. Back to Marino. Over to Mac Whitwer. Mac with a spin behind the net. As another save by the keeper. Nice save by the keeper on to stop Mac Whitwer's shot. Boosin with the ball. She's met by Mac Whitwer, who kicks it back to Ford. McDonald can't hold on to the ball, and Lukasik picks it up. She's looking nice. She has a one-on-one. Over to Jordan, who gets bumped. Knocks the ball away. She's turned around. Oh, Addie Jordan gets knocked to the ground. Looked like Ford knocked her to the ground. Oh. Addie Jordan has an 8-meter. Addie Jordan in, bounces it off the net. And Addie Jordan scores again. Addie Jordan's third goal of the game. Addie Jordan with 1 goal in the first quarter. And that's her second one of the second quarter. East Long Meadow up 5-0 with 5:15 to go in the second quarter. Mac Whitwer on the draw again. They'll have a redraw. Ball goes up, Mac both bounces around. Addie scoops it away, picks it up. Blows by everybody again. Addie's now playing behind the net. She's got two girls open, looking, takes it by herself, scoops it around. What a play by Addie Jordan to get a hat trick in this quarter. Spartans now up 6-0 with 4 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Spartan goal number 7, Addie Jordan.
Mac Whitwer back on the draw. This is her quarter to take all the draws.
Here we go, White. Come on, Mac.
Ball goes up. Mac gets the ball. Quickly gets the ball over the restraining line and set up the East Long Meadow offense. Marino with the ball. Over to Jordan. Over to Howard. Over to Lukasic. Lukasic looks, gets the ball over, and they save by Jordan. Over to Kenna. Ball bounces around, picks up. Grace Howard with a shot. Saved by the goalie. Trulio in there, and the scruff to get the ball. Bounces out, and Howard picks it up over to Addie Jordan. She'll restart the offense. Addie Jordan, nice feed to Kenna Marino. Kenna Marino with a goal. Nice shot by Kenna Marino to score her first goal this season. Ball bounces off the post and goes in. Spartans up 7-0.
East Long Meadow goal number 1, Kenna Marino.
Northampton's got to do something. Mac Whitwer is just dominating in the second quarter with the draws as the ball bounces loose. Kenna Marino picks it up. Marino around over to Calabrese. Miana Calabrese move in. Bounces, throws it over to Lukasic. Ball bounces around, loses it. As Nikation gets the ball, she kicks it up to Brahman. Brahman's met by freshman Kylie Marino, who gets called for something. Good job by Jenna to come out green with the ball behind the net. Northampton looking to get their offense starting. Green cuts into the middle. She's met by 4 East Long Meadow girls. Green around. Grace Howard meets her. Grace Howard pushes her out of. Grace Howard pushes her out of bounds. Green with the ball. Green over to Nikashin as Jenna Holly makes it look easy for her 8th save of the day. Sabina McKechnie with the ball, gets the ball over to Mary DeVoy. Mary DeVoy screaming down the sideline, gets the ball over the restraining order, gets the ball over to Lucy Parsons. Parsons to Mac Whitwer. over to Addie Jordan, who gets shooting space. Addie Jordan lines up, looking to take a shot. Addie Jordan takes a step in and fires the ball just wide. Lucy Parsons there to pick up the ball, or Kenna Marino. Marino will set up Calabrese will start up the offense. Calabrese gets the ball poked away from her. She quickly picks the ball up. Over to Lucy. Ball gets knocked loose. Northampton ends up with the ball. Ball bounces out of bounds as keeper's looking at the ball to Hammerwood. Addie Jordan gets the ball. Looking to make a move, look for a cutter, kicks it all the way out to Mac Whitwer. Mac Whitwer will get shooting space for herself as she'll take her second 8-meter of the day. Mac Whitwer scoring 4 goals the other day against Walpole. Takes a step, fires it in right over the keeper's head. What a shot by Mac Whitwer. Mac Whitwer's on the board with her first goal of the game. It's East Long Meadow's 5th goal of the second quarter.
East Long Meadow goal number 5, Mac Whitwer.
Scores 8-0 with 50 seconds left in the first half. Ball goes up. Addie Jordan ends up with the ball. And for the 20th time today, blows by everybody and starts East Long Meadow's offense. Nice fake by Jordan. She keeps the ball, getting double teamed, throws it in. Calabrese, and what a good save by the keeper. Nice try by Calabrese, but the keeper was there to make the save. Ball's over to Green. Green's met by a bunch of East Long Meadow girls. Kicks the ball over to Brahman. Brahman gets the ball over the restraining line. Met by good defense by a freshman Kylie Marino. Knocks the ball away. Mary DeVoy there to pick the ball up. Gets the ball to Jenna Holly. And East Long Meadow going into the second half with a 8-0 lead. And we're back with second half action for the East Long Meadow Spartans versus the Northampton Blue Devils. After first half action, it's the East Long Meadow Spartans 8, Blue Devils 0. First quarter scoring, Caroline Lukasik had a goal, Angelina Trillo had a goal, and Addie Jordan had a goal. Second quarter, Kenna Marino had a goal, Mac Whitwer had a goal, and Addie Jordan had 3 goals in the second quarter. East Long Meadow looking to continue to put some points up on the board as the Blue Devils are looking to get on the board themselves, but are having a tough time getting the ball behind East Long Meadow keeper Jenna Holly, who's having a great game. Kenna Marino on the draw along with her sister Kylie and Sabina McKechnie. Second half action is on their way. Ball's up. Kenna Marino knocks it down. Ball's bouncing around. Sabina McKechnie ends up with the ball. Gets the ball over the restraining line to Trillo. Trillo to Kasich, back to McKechnie. Over to Marino. Marino fires it in there behind the back. Ball's bouncing around. Looks like Caroline got hit in the head. Whoever's sitting in the car in the St. Michael's parking lot, it would be nice if they turned off the lights. Oh, what a shot. Nice shot by Lukasic. Bounces the ball off the iron behind the goal as Caroline's scoring her second goal of the night.
Spartan goal number 3, Caroline Lukasic.
Ken Marino with the ball, kicks it over to Jordan. Jordan takes 2 steps, goes through everybody, and fires the ball into the back of the net again. That's Jordan's 5th goal in the game. Getting a notch in each one of the quarters for 5 goals. Score is now 10-0 with 10:30 to go in the 3rd quarter, so we'll have a running clock unless Northampton can get up on the board. Marino self-draws, quickly gets the ball over the restraining line, gets the ball over to Jordan. Jordan over to Trulio. Trulio around, up on top, back to Marino. Marino over to McKechnie. McKechnie back to Marino. Marino over to Whitwer. Whitwer down low to Kylie Marino, who shoots. Kylie Marino with a call. Caroline with the ball, gets the ball, just throws it over high to Ange. Sabina McKechnie saves the ball. Good hustle by McKechnie. McKechnie picks it up, gets the ball over to Marino. Marino looking for some cutters. Over to Whitwer. Whitwer with a dodging. Fires the ball all the way over to McKechnie. McKechnie with the ball, gets the ball in. Over to Jordan. Nice pass. Just wide by Jordan. Trulio's there to pick the ball up. Trulio gets it in to Marino, who's playing from behind the net. She's going to take a chance to look for some cutters. Marino over to Mac Whitwer. Whitwer in. Up and around, fires the ball right by the goalie. What a shot by Mac Whitwer for her 2nd goal of the game.
East Long Meadow goal number 5, Mac Whitwer.
Crimmins into the game now for Jordan. Looking to give her a little bit of rest after scoring 5 goals on the night already with still almost 2 quarters left to play. Marino on the draw. Ball goes up. Can Kenna get there? She does. I'll lose the ball, but Northampton knocks the ball out of bounds. East Long Meadow ball. Sabina McKechnie picks the ball up, looking to run the ball in. She's met by a slew of Northampton defenders. Got to have the whole other side of the field. She'll run it in. Gets the ball knocked away. Kenna Marino there to save it. Out of bounds. Northampton ball. Green picks the ball up, looking to get the ball in. She's met by 2 East Long Meadow defenders. They're moving the ball all the way back. She loses it. Kylie Marino picks the ball up, gets the ball over to 50. Take it, kid. Kylie Marino behind the net. Gets the ball over to Crimmins. Or is that Mac? Crimmins to Mac. Mac to Ange. Ball bounces around. Marino picks it up. Over to Lukasic, over to Marino. Marino over to McKechnie. McKechnie around, over to Lukasic. You saw Mel really moving the ball around really good. Mac Whitwer dumps it into Ange. Ange in, fires it into the back of the net. Trulio with her second goal of the game. East Long Meadow up
Spartan goal number 4, Angel.
12-0 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter of continuous running clock. Marino on the draw, ball bounces up. Green ends up with the ball. Green bringing the ball up the field. She's met by Kylie Marino and McKechnie. She gets the ball over to, let me flip the page. Fighting Kevitz with the ball. Over to McDonald. McDonald over to Green. Over to Fighting Kevitz. Look to make a move and is met once again by Jenna Holly. Jenna literally is a wall back there today. Kenna Marino using her speed, gets the ball over, ball bounces around, gets through. Nice little scoop up. Throws the Lukasic. Lukasic looking to reset the offense. Kasic over to McKechnie. McKechnie looking to do a move. Gets the ball around. Over to Trulio. Trulio makes a move, fires it in. 5-hole goal. Nice goal by Trulio. She has herself a hat trick on the night. East Long Meadow pouring it on this in third quarter of action with Lukasic with a goal. Trulio has 2 goals. Whitwer with a goal. And Addie Jordan has a goal. Marino on the draw, along with her sister again. She's a good sister. She tried to get her the ball. Throws it to her sister, and Kylie just misses it. Northampton ends up with the ball. Little gets the ball, kicks it over to Green. Green over the restraining line. Northampton hoping to get a little bit of offense going, but every time they do, they're met with Grace Howard knocking it away. And when they do get a shot off, Jenna Holly's there to stop them. Venkavich has the ball, and she'll be getting an 8-meter. Oh, and Jenna Holly getting beat for the first time in the night. As Fred Venkavich scores with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Northampton goal number 23, Michaela Fighting Kevitz.
Northampton's finally on the board after 31 minutes of action. Marino on a draw. McKechnie gets the ball. Scooting the ball down the sideline, gets the ball over to Lukasic. Lukasic with the ball, looking around, looking for an opening behind the net. Takes the ball herself, gets double teamed. Over to Kylie Marino, passes it to Kenna Marino. Sabina McKechnie, Inglesworth with the ball before that. McKechnie in and out of two people, fires it behind the net to Lukasic. Lukasic to Crimmins, who tries the one time and just misses. Nice job by the freshman Crimmins to try to get a shot on net. The ball goes out of bounds. Grace Howard chases it down. Howard quickly gets the ball in over to Marino, who pushes it up the field to Lukasic. Lukasic looking for some room to operate. She's behind and gets... Yeah, I got nothing on that. I have no idea what that was. Fredkevich over to Green. It's a common theme for Northampton. Moving the ball up the right-hand side is met by Kylie Marino, knocks the ball loose. The other Marino knocks it loose, but she gets called for it. Green with the ball. Is it full running time, even in the last minute? Green with the ball. Keckney playing defense. Hannah Eddy on the defense. Ball goes loose. Hannah Eddy chases it out of bounds. As the Spartans go into the fourth quarter with a 13-1 lead. All right. Hey, we're back. We're back with fourth quarter action. In the third quarter, Lukasic had a goal. Trulio had 2 goals. Mac Whitwer had a goal. And Addie Jordan with 1 goal. Spartans looking to hold on to the lead to get their first win of the season, as Kenna Marino is back up onto the draw along with Kylie Marino and Sabina McKechnie. Ball goes up. Marino's looking to chase the ball, see if she can get to it before it goes out of bounds. She saves it, gets knocked around, the ball's scooped around. Ball's still on the ground. Somebody looking as Kylie Marino knocks the ball away and picks up the ball, gets the ball over the restraining line. Good job by the freshman to pick it up. Over to Calabrese. Calabrese over to McKechnie. McKechnie over to Inglesworth. Inglesworth over to Marino. Back to McKechnie. McKechnie with a little dodge. Kicks the ball over to Marino. Marino looking to make a move, and looks like Sabina and Marino are playing a little 2v2 on that. Over to McKechnie. And I'm going to go with an illegal screen. Yep, I know my stuff now. Jane Pelletier and Inglesworth looking to double them up. Kicks the ball over. Northampton looking to get the ball over the restraining line. Over to Fred and Cabbage, who's got the lone goal for the Blue Devils tonight. As Booston has the ball, kicks the ball on the backside over to McDonald. McDonald behind the net. Over to Green. Over Booston. Over to Green. Green looking to take a shot. Is met by a slew of East Meadow defenders. Good defense by... Oh. Fredenkavich scores again for her second goal of the game.
Northampton goal, number 23, Michaela Fredenkavich.
Little change up on the line as Grace Howard's now taking the draw. Ball up, bounces around. Tapped over to Marino. McDonald ends up with the ball. Kicks it over to Green. Julia Inglesworth getting back quickly. Julia Inglesworth picks up the ball. She'll use her speed. Get the ball over the restraining line. Good job by Inglesworth to get the ball over. Inglesworth with the ball, going behind the net. Kicks the ball over to Crimmins. Crimmins looking to take a move, gets a shot, just wide. Inglesworth's there to back it up. Inglesworth over to Pelletier. Pelletier behind the net. Pelletier with the ball. Pelletier one-on-one, takes it, shoots, just hide. Looks like Pelletier will be getting an 8-meter shot. Pelletier on the line to take an 8-meter. Goes in, takes a shot. Nice save by the keeper. McDonald with the ball, looking to get the ball up. She gets the ball over to Fredenkavich. Fredenkavich over to Green. Green with a dodge, in and out of a couple people, gets a shot. Just wide. It's Jenna Halley with a good hustle to get the ball from behind the net. Ball over to Marino. Marino looking for somebody. Switches fields over to Raypold. Raypold over to Eddie. Who Morgado gets it, keeps the ball in bounds. Good job by Avery to try to keep the ball in bounds as she's blindsided by McDonald, who knocks the ball out of bounds. Nakashin with the ball. Gets the ball over. Kenna Marino with the ball. And she will sprint 30 yards and get the ball over the restraining line. Marino with the ball, fires a shot. Ooh, bounces the ball off of Hammerlund. He saw a ball. Kylie Marino checks the ball in. East Meadow up 13-2 with just over 6 minutes to go. McKechnie with the ball. Bouncing around out there looking for something. She goes by one, goes by another, fires it. Another save by the keeper. Donald running the ball over the field. Kylie Marino knocks it out, but gets called for a penalty as Lucy Parsons checks in. Nice shot by Green. Green gets on the board with her first goal of the game. East Long Meadow now up 13-3 with 5 minutes and 32 seconds left in the game.
3, Imani Power Green.
As Addie Jordan checks back into the game to probably make sure East Long Meadow gets a couple more goals so they maintain their 10-point score differential. So it's always a good thing when you have a powerful weapon like that. You give the ball to Addie, let her go score 3 goals, and then you can get everybody else back into the game. Ball's up. Grace Howard knocks the ball around, picks up the ball. Grace goes flying down the field, gets the ball over the restraining line, gets the ball to Jordan. Ooh, they got to mark her up better than that. Jordan in, out, and scores a goal. Hate to say it, but saw that one coming. Addie Jordan's 6th goal on the game.
East Long Meadow goal, number 7, Addie Jordan.
Did take her 8 minutes in the 4th quarter to score a goal, though, so good job by Northampton to keep her to that, I guess. Howard with the ball, gets the ball over to Jordan. And another goal. So it took her 8 minutes to score a goal into the 4th quarter, but it took her another 15 seconds to score her second one. So Addie Jordan with her, tough adding all these things up, and done math, 7th goal of the game. And for the people at home, that's why she's a Mass Live Super 7.
East Long Meadow goal, number 7, Addie Jordan.
Charlotte.
Grace Howard on the draw. Spartans up 15-3 with 2 minutes remaining in the game. Ball up. Jordan shields the ball away, gets the ball over to McKechnie. McKechnie over to Pelletier. Pelletier back to McKechnie. Over to Howard. Over to Jordan. Over to Parsons. Throws the ball over to Howard. Back to McKechnie. McKechnie looking to make a move. Looking for a cutter. Howard. Addie Jordan over to Howard, who goes wide. Good job by Morgado to back it up. Morgado with the ball. Take a move. Make it in. Oh. Nice try by Morgado. Gets knocked away. Grace Howard's met with a yellow card for slashing. So the Spartans will play a man down for the rest of the game. 15-3 with a minute left in the game. Ball bounces around. Jane Pelletier looking to pick the ball up. She scoops the ball up, gets the ball over their straining line. Savia McKechnie making a move. Ball goes over to Parsons. Parsons over to Pelletier. Pelletier getting double teamed. She gets hacked. Pelletier is a 12 meter as the time winds down. 10 seconds left. Lucy Parsons. Lucy going around. Lucy Parsons with a shot. Oh, just misses wide. Nice try by Lucy. And that's it. East Long Meadow wins 15-3 over the Blue Devils. East Long Meadow gets their first victory of the year and hands the Blue Devils their first loss. East Long Meadow back in action on Friday night against Mount Greylock. Have a good night, everyone.